Hello guys, again you are welcome to my channel Literature Classes. This is Abhilasha Yadav. Guys, in this video lecture we shall discuss graveyard poetry. Graveyard poetry, which is a very important term for English literature students. So we shall discuss this graveyard poetry. What is graveyard poetry? There are some important poets who have played role in this graveyard poetry, who wrote the graveyard poetry, the poems related to graveyard. And there are some important poems which has been written. So we shall discuss all these things in detail. So without doing a further delay, let's move right into the topic. So see guys, what is graveyard poetry actually? Graveyard poetry refers to a group of 18th century poets. This graveyard poetry is refers to a century, that is 18th century. This term was flourished in the 18th century, so it is applied for the group of 18th century poets. The works of these poets focuses on the themes of death, sorrow and mortality. The works of these poets means mainly these writers, this group of 18th century poet wrote on the themes like death, like sorrow and mortality. These were the important themes in which they write poetry. That's why this poetry is called graveyard poetry. They are often set in the graveyard. Means when we talk about the setting of these poems, so these poems are often written in the graveyard. Means often the setting of this poem are graveyard. The poet sit in the graveyard and watch all the things in the graveyard. He or she watch the dead bodies and he talks about that dead bodies and talks about those dead person. They are often near or dear ones. So the setting of the poem, these poems are graveyard. This graveyard school of poetry not only incorporates melancholy but expands the range of emotional responses to death to include grief, tenderness, nostalgia and other states of mind. This graveyard school of poetry not only incorporates melancholy, means in this poetry, in these types of poems, the poet not only focuses on the melancholy. Melancholy means grief, or you can say sorrow. They also talk about the range of emotional responses to the death. When we see that someone is dead, so whatever we express, that is that feeling, that expression, that sayings, that talkings is also included in this poetry. Tenderness, nostalgia, grief which we express in the death of someone, in the death of some person. That time we express grief, we express tenderness for that person, nostalgia for that person. So that is also included in the graveyard poetry, or you can say in the graveyard poems. And other states of mind, whatever we express for that person, for that dead person, all these things are incorporated in the graveyard poetry. Guys, in these types of poems we can also see that the person is deceased. If a person have some types of disease, in this condition also the poet write the poetry. That is also included in the graveyard poetry. After disease, he is died, so that is also incorporated in the graveyard poetry. They talk about the emotional responses to that death, to that person. Graveyard poets, also termed as pre-romantic English poets of 18th century, They are considered as the precursors of the Gothic literary genre. Graveyard poets, also termed as the pre-romantic. They were also termed as the pre-romantic English poets of 18th century. Means after this 18th century poets, the romantics came. So that's why these graveyard poets are also known as pre-romantics. Pre-romantic English poets of 18th century. This graveyard poetry is also known as churchyard poetry, or you can say these graveyard poets are also known as churchyard poets, because the poetry of these writers, the poetry of these poets was based on the churchyard, on the graveyard. That's why it is known as churchyard poets or graveyard poets. They are considered as the precursors of Gothic literary genre. Means this poem, this graveyard poetry is also considered as Gothic literary genre. Precursors of Gothic literary genre. Gothic literary genre, Gothic novel, or you can say term Gothic, came in the Romantic age, and this graveyard poetry came in the Neoclassical age, or you can say in the Augustan age. So, and this Gothic literature came after the Neoclassical age. In the Romantic age, the Gothic term was introduced. So that's why it is also considered as the precursors of Gothic literary genre. Graveyard poetry is the precursor of Gothic literary genre. Gothic means horror. The horror literature, you can say the horror novels are included in the Gothic novels. So this term was introduced in the Romantic age, and the graveyard poetry was introduced in the Neoclassical age. That's why this is considered as the precursor of Gothic literary genre. Guys, Eric Perisot defines the term graveyard poetry. Defines the term graveyard poetry as a relatively modern term. Okay, why? Because it was also prevalent in the modern age. The graveyard poems were also written in the modern age. That's why it is termed as the relatively modern term. There are some poems which are very, you can say, famous for the graveyard poetry. Especially the theme was graveyard poetry. So these are Night Piece on Death. Night Piece on Death was written by Thomas Parnell, who is the graveyard poet. The Grave was written by Robert Blair. Night Thoughts was written by Edward Young. Next is Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard. Thomas Gray wrote this poem, Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard. These are very important poems of graveyard poetry. There are some important poets' names which I have written down. See these: Thomas Parnell, Thomas Walton, Thomas Gray, Oliver Goldsmith, William Cowper, Robert Blair, Edward Young, and James Thomson. These are very important graveyard poets. James Thomson was also considered as the graveyard poet. So guys, graveyard poetry basically focuses on the themes of death, sorrow, melancholy, or diseases. These poems always set in the graveyard, or you can say churchyard. I am summing up this video. So this graveyard poetry is also known as churchyard poetry because the setting of these poems are often churchyard or the graveyard. There were some important poets which I have told you. These are very important and you have to learn the names of these poets. Often the question is asked that choose odd one. Choose odd one means they give 3 graveyard poet and 1 another. So you have to choose odd one, means who is not belong to graveyard poetry. And these are very important poems which I told you. These are very important poems often asked in the question paper. So I hope this video would be helpful to you. That's it for today. I'll meet you very soon with a new video. Till then, keep studying and have fun with literature. Thank you.